Welcome to the daily podcast broadcast. Good evening, morning, day, night, afternoon to you all. I hope that you all are having a great, fantastic Throwback Thursday. Let's throw it back. We have a throwback section of Neverland. So check out the Neverland series for inner child work. We're moving into a new day today. New day. The new day has dawned upon us. And, I hope everyone's having a great day. I really do. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please direct them to my inbox or to my phone. You can reach me at Agent K21 on Instagram or Twitter. Or you can reach me on Instagram at Agent K21 Podcast. If you have any questions, concerns, if you want to be part of the mailing list, I'm going to start a new series starting in probably January, where I'm going to start blogging. I'm going to start blogging and sending out email subscriptions for those who are interested. Get a monthly, I'll figure out the details of how and when, but probably monthly newsletter or blog from me. I'm probably going to start blogging everything, but for those who want an email with more articles and more information, that's going to be available coming very soon. So today we are talking about dreams into reality, manifesting our dreams and making our dreams reality. How do we make our dreams into reality? Because we create our own reality. So what is reality? Is it this world we live in, or is it the world we are creating? All right. So dreams into reality is what we're talking about today, because we all have big dreams. We start out dreaming so big and then they somehow shrink down and get so small. But that's all right, because if you have a passion, if you have a desire, if you have a fire in your belly, you can make your dreams come true. And I look around us and I'm like, man, there's so many ways to make our dreams come true now. And all it takes is one person stepping out and saying, nope, this is the route I'm going to take, and everything follows suit. So I think whoever created such platforms like YouTube and even Anchor that I'm using for this podcast, I never thought I'd be podcasting, but here I am, enjoying it very much. And, you can discover some things that you never thought you'd like either. And in the near future, I will be having many YouTube channels, hopefully very soon. One for music, definitely. For those who are interested in learning music, I do provide music lessons. These are some ways that I'm cultivating my dreams into reality, working on a website for that. So that's coming soon as well. Dreams into reality. We're talking about, sounds like my dreams right now, but what are your dreams? What have you always wanted to do that you feel like you can't do, or it's not possible? So I dream of a place where everyone is able to do their purpose. Everyone is able to fulfill what they came here for. I dream of a faraway, distant land where everyone is operating out of their own gifts, their own unique gifts, where people are operating out of love and purpose. I dream of a place where parents can actually spend time with their children, where they're not strapped for the demands of life. I see such a simple vision I have, where I can see us moving and shifting into a place where the demands of life are actually equal to the demands that we have in ourselves, where our spirit is nurtured, our mental health is nurtured, our emotional bodies are taken care of. And I see this place. I can see it so distinctive. It looks like Eden. It looks like Neverland. It looks like just this paradise, right? This utopian paradise. But, when I tell people my dreams, they say, oh, that's just a dream. When I was younger, my dream was I always wanted to travel travel at no expense. And my dream was always to be a great musician, to play, not necessarily be the artist, but somewhere in the background, the producer, the songwriter, someone playing behind the musician on stage. I would love to perform for an artist, but not necessarily be the artist. And that was my dream for a long time. So for a long time, I took the back road. I said, you know what, I'll be in this band, I'll create this band, but I don't want to be the front man. I'll work with, my sibling and help them succeed on music, but I'll just be a writer. I'll just be a ghost writer. I'll just be this, that. And I started to realize, I was pouring all of that energy and effort into making other people's dreams realities. And, mine would be a byproduct. I started to say, why don't I just pour all of this into myself? And so then I created myself as an artist. You can find this artist at Mary J. Wanna 06 on Instagram or at Mary J. Wanna on Twitter. And I decided to become my own artist. And it was nerve-wracking because I had to really think, why do I just want to be in the shadow? Why don't I want to be seen? And that comes from a lot of hiding, wanting to quote unquote be hidden. But then I decided I don't want to hide anymore. My dreams are too real. Your dreams are too real to shrink from them, to not live in the moment of getting them. And once we realize that all our dreams are possible, we have all the time, we have all the resources, we have all the space to create exactly what we want. And so people tell you, don't share your dreams, or, don't go after what you really want. Find something suitable to life and stable for life. I say create the life you want to live. My dream is, I see myself in the near future traveling the world as often and frequently as I want to, and having all of my businesses and all of my resources work for me. I see myself working smarter, not harder, and having generated sources of income, multiple sources of income that automatically generate. Because, of course, you got to put the work in for it, which I'm busting my butt to get some of the stuff off the ground. But it's going to happen. And when it does happen, I see it opening so many doors that, you might not have realized. One thing I like to think about is people who, because another one of my dreams is being a director. I would love to direct a movie. I feel like truth be told, I bought a camera to direct music videos. I was going to start publishing my own music videos. Then I realized, dang, I see this vision, but I need help. I need people, right? We all need people. And I still have all these visions, and I'm like, they're going to happen. And a lot of them have already happened. And I'm just like, and I talked in my Neverland series. You can go check that out. It's all about childhood and the inner child. It's a 4-part series. Neverland talks about those limiting beliefs that we have. So my role, I thought, was just to be heard and not seen, or to be seen and not heard. Either way, I wanted to hide. I didn't want the full expression of myself to be felt. And that's limiting the potential of dreams being manifested. So it's important when we start making these dreams into reality to look at what's limiting us, to look at our thoughts, to look at our attitude, and to look at our fears. So what's limiting us, our thoughts, our attitude, and our fears surrounding this thing. So I'm reading this book, and it's talking about living in the moment, because that's all we have is right now. So what are you doing right now? Are you enforcing the fear of your goals, your dreams, or are you embracing and going towards your dreams? And so I started thinking, I want to make my dreams into reality. And so I created myself as an artist. You can follow this artist on Instagram, MaryJWanna06, or on Twitter, MaryJWanna. And I created myself as an artist where I have all of my music on SoundCloud and all these things. And I'm making my dreams happen. So expect to see an album out later this year. It's already gonna happen. And you can expect great things happening. So my dreams are definitely unfolding. Expect to see a book from me very soon. I'm writing a book. I started writing a book. Haven't started writing a book. Mentally, I started writing a book. But I've decided I'm going to write a book. I decided I'm going to be a movie director. I decided I'm going to be a YouTube star at some point. I decided all of these things before they even happened. So get your vision board out. Get your dreams out. Write it on paper. Write it on paper. Drink about it, but dream about it. Dream about it. Visualize it. And your dreams are more than possible to happen. And so think about what's keeping you from making them happen. What societal program did you grow up with thinking that your dreams can't happen in reality? You know, I have two dreams. Because the first introduction I said is also my dream of healing the world. And I realized I'm a healer. I've always been a healer. I've always been a mental healer, a love healer. It's always been in me. And that's something that's never going to stop. And so what I like to think about is people who I feel like we're all multifaceted, multidimensional beings, right? So we don't just come here with one purpose. We're too complex for that. We have many dreams, many visions, and all it takes is breathing on it, taking a little bit of action, a little bit of faith, a little bit of trust to make those things happen. And I think about Bishop T.D. Jakes. Bishop T.D. Jakes, he's a preacher, he's a pastor, he's a bishop, he's also an author, he's written many books, he's also a movie producer, he's produced, Woman Thou Art Loose and other movies that I'm just like, wow, he has his hand in so many different pots, and it's like, you would just think, yeah, you're a pastor, that's your purpose, all you got to do is just preach and teach and then you're good. But no, he had dreams bigger than that. So he's written so many books, he's produced so many movies, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to limit myself to one path, to one thing. And I know that my path is going to be a little unconventional, but that's what I want. I didn't come here, I didn't sign up for an easy life. I didn't sign up for a unconventional life. So just know that all your dreams are capable of happening. And don't let anyone else tell you differently. Make it happen. Make it happen, whatever it is. I'm sure when people started YouTube, they didn't think it would blow up to what it is. When Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name is, he started Facebook. I did not mean to butcher his name, but when he started Facebook, I'm sure he didn't think, I was going to call him Zimmerman, but I'm not going to go there. I'm sure he didn't think it would turn out the way it did. Me starting this podcast, I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much. So I would encourage you to go find your dreams and go, oh crap, I'm supposed to be on a phone call right now. That's why I feel so out of place. So I signed up for a seminar. I'm supposed to be doing that. So yeah.